I'm going to go through an example of how to solve a linear equation that involves fractions. Remember, when solving these equations, we're just trying to get this x all by itself on one side of the equation. So in this example, to get this x by itself, we have to get rid of this plus 4, and we have to get rid of this divide by 6. So just remember, whenever you see a fraction, that means top line divided by bottom line. X plus 4 divided by 6. On this side of the equation, 4 over 3, 4 divided by 3. So to undo these numbers, we perform inverse operations. That's what I've told you to do so far. These inverse operations will get rid of these numbers. There's a specific order we have to perform inverse operations in. And the way we can determine that order is firstly by looking at how this whole thing's built up. So how is this side of the equation here? How is that built up? That is, what have we done to x? So let's look. I'm going to write x over here because that's where we start. The first thing we've done to x is plus 4. So the next thing is plus 4. After we've gone x plus 4, we then divide by 6. Divide by 6. So now what I have here is a little order of things we've done to x. X plus 4 divide 6. So when I perform inverse operations, I have to do them in the opposite order to the way it's been built up. So our inverse operation of divide by 6 is times by 6. Our inverse operation of plus 4 is minus 4. And then there's just x. So this will be the order that we apply these inverse operations in. Now remember, when we do these inverse operations, we have to do them to both sides of the equation. The next line. Our first inverse operation will be this times by 6. So let's do that to both sides of the equation. Let's go 6 times by this side equals 6 times by this side. At this point, some people get confused with how to times fractions. Now that's a completely different topic, but I will just tell you a quick thing here. When we have a whole number, so just like 6 times by this fraction of 4/3, we just times the top two numbers together. We times 6 by the top number 4. 6 times 4, and it's still over 3. And this equals 24 over 3. So we've times the top number by the top number, 6 times 4 over 3. We keep that 3 down the bottom. So we just worked out this equals 24. Now on this side here, back over where the x is, those two little brackets around there, whenever we times something that is like an x plus 4, or it could be a 2x plus 4, or x minus 6, whatever. When we're going to times all of that, we put the brackets around it. Now, remember the reason we're doing this inverse operation is to get rid of this 6. Now if you remember your fractions, you will notice that this 6 will cancel this 6 out. So let's cross those out. There we are, crossed out. So since we've cancelled them out, all we will be left with is x plus 4. So we'll look at that in the next line. Okay, so here's where we've got to. We've got to x plus 4 equals 24 over 3. Because this 6 here's gone, 6 and 6 cancel out, equals 6 times 4 over 3, which we've worked out here is 24 over 3. Now we can cancel this a little further. We can go 24 over 3 is 24. Divide by 3. Now if you put that in your calculator or work it out in your head, that'll work out to 8. Next line, x plus 4 equals 8. Now we still need to get this x by itself. Our final inverse operation will be to undo this plus 4. So our inverse operation of plus 4 is minus 4. So we go minus 4. And now we do our inverse operations on both sides of the equation. 8 minus 4. So let's evaluate this. 4 minus 4 is 0. We have x plus 0 equals 8 minus 4, which is 4. X plus 0 is simply x equals 4. There is your answer. So I'm going to go through that again. I'm going to talk through what I just did. So we've got x plus 4 divided by 6 equals 4 over 3. First thing I did was apply an inverse operation of times by 6 to both sides of the equation. So that's our little one of, you can think of it as a rule that whenever you've got a fraction here with the x, the first thing you have to do is get rid of the bottom line. And the way we do that is times everything by 6. So we times this top line by 6 and then end up with 6 times x plus 4 over 6. Those 6's cancelled out. This side was 6 times 4 over 3. That will equal 24. So that got us down to the next line, where we had x plus 4, because that was all that was left after we cancelled out those 6's, equals 24 over 3, because that is what we got after 6 times 4 over 3. So 6 times 4 equals 24 over 3. Here we are. We simplified that down, or evaluated it, and worked that out to be 8. So our next line is then x plus 4 equals 8. Our next step was to get rid of this 4 by applying the inverse operation of plus 4 to both sides of the equation. X plus 4, inverse operation, minus 4, do it to the other side, 8 minus 4. Then 4 minus 4 is 0, 8 minus 4 is 4, x plus 0 is just x, 4 is 4, x equals 4.